Hey there guys, Napkins here, and welcome back to Gone Home. Now we are still exploring. We discovered in the last episode that our little Sammy has a little crush on little Lonnie, which we have to remember, this is like a 90s family, and we have found like 2 Bibles, I think, by now in this house, so... yeah, the Misfits. There we go.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between 2 songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Okay, it's over. I noticed something in the corner and I found a secret passage and it had Oscar's creepy old stuff in it. Library goes to the closet in Mom and Dad's room. What? What? Secret passage? What's this? Captain Allegra and First Mate. Oh my god! Were Lonnie and Sam gonna go as Captain Allegra and the First Mate? That's really gay. Oh my god, I love it. Let's see. What? That was the raddest shit ever! Why is that not a bigger deal? The hell? I want a sewing table, just so I could do that all the time. Hide my crap in it. Okay, so this is a nod to that watercolor book that we found, and I'm pretty sure it was Mom's. So, Mom was trying to be a painter. She's also a wildlife conservationist. Sam's darkroom, do not enter if red lights are on. Can I... Nope, it's locked. Oh well, don't have to go in the creepy attic. Instead, I have to go into the creepy hidden room in Mom and Dad's closet, apparently. So, yeah, that's normal. Aha. Yes. Oh, that doesn't look like a murder basement at all. Nope. Good. The hell, man? Old houses are creepy. Ghost Hunters, Sam and Lonnie's secret house investigation log, hidden compartments found 3. Library, upstairs hall, and foyer. Okay, so I need to go find these and open them. Important crap in there. What's this? Crucifix. Uh-huh. Cool. Can I please get out of here? Okay, yep, I'm about to get murdered by a demon that didn't like me picking up the crucifix. Okay. For God so loved the world, he gave his only son. Oh yeah, that's not ominous in any way. The power of Christ compels you. Maybe? Just take it. Bye. Okay, so hidden compartments. Interesting. There's one right out here on the map because it was next to it was next to Sam's room. Oh, good, a Ouija board. That's never bad. Let's see what this note says. Hello, hello. Who are you, Oscar? What do you want to come back? So something happened. That's kind of ominous. Ooh, is this gonna be the combo to Sam's locker? Hell yeah. Okay. Yep. Totally. Okay, we need to go over there. Okay, so let's go downstairs now. Wait, did I look at these? To whom it may concern, I, Samantha Greenbrier, am 17 years old and am therefore independent, fully functional human being. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd. Compare with Katie, who is only 3 years older than me, yet you still allowed her to go all the way across an ocean to another continent on her own. I just want to spend an evening on a normal, totally safe city on my own like a human being, and since you may also remember that I have my own car now, you can't really stop me. Okay, so there's some issues with the family. Sam, stop leaving every damn light in the house on. You're as bad as your sister. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Is Daniel the one that was really mean to her, and she was like, he's creepy, so he can bug off. Okay. Oh, found it. And I am leaving every light in the house on. Because screw you, Mom. Private, do not read. The Green Glacier. I'm just gonna kind of skim through this. The first mate had been captured by the Green Glacier's Amazonian tribe. They were lowering her into a vat. She flung her saber at the Amazon's hand, but it was too late. The first mate screamed as he fell into the water. From the vat, something began to emerge, just like the first mate's, when the shoulders and sleeves of his coat soaking wet, but as the figure stood in the water poured down, Allegra saw that the first mate has changed. Oh, so he got turned into a woman. Amazonian Queen said, she is one of us now, she is ours. Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt, and her crew readied their swords. Allegra glared into the Queen's eyes and said, that's the love of my life, you can't have her. So that's really interesting, because that kind of seems like this, like, almost pivotal moment where Sam is kind of accepting her sexuality in a way. Like, she used to like girls, but now she's transitioned to liking, I mean, she used to like men, but now she's transitioned into liking women instead. So she's like, oh, that's the love of my life, you can't have them. So I was a little bit scared that this was on the floor, and then I remembered I threw those there. It's kind of cool that they left it. Sweet. Oh my god, I'm so good at remembering things on maps. I'm awesome. The Misfits plus Maidenhead.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me, was so close, and whispered in my ear, I really like you. I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Ah, young love, young gay love. I love it. $0.51. 0.51. Cigarettes, Sam. That's naughty. Oh, and Sam stole some of the Dad's magazines. Okay, hold on. Let me take the key to the basement. And that's Lonnie.
For today. Everything was
There you go.
different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think. But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say. But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Ah, the relationship grows. Interesting, interesting. So she hasn't really mentioned what the parents think of Lonnie yet, so I don't know how that's going to come into play. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me to your abode for the Thanksgiving holiday with your lovely family. I enjoyed the flavorful potatoes, and also it was weird being around your parents for that long, but it was pretty funny how impossible it is for your dad not to be awkward for more than 30 seconds at a time. You very cordially yours, your close friend and confidant, Lonnie D. A fancy man. Quite right. Dear Miss DeSoto, allow me to take this opportunity to thank you in kind for being such a gracious host of the festivities at your father's estate following the aforementioned meal with my parents. Your family's Thanksgiving feast was the more enjoyable of the two events, I must say. I especially appreciated the time I spent with your grandmother, who is a lovely woman with sterling taste and refined air. Let's do it again, same time next year, shall we? Samantha Greenbrier, Esquire. Okay, so obviously their relationship was developing a lot at this point. And
it's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before.
Oh.
But now when no one else is around, well, so you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, where it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
So, this is funny because this is the same assignment where Sam wrote that detective story, that like neo-noir thing. Let's see how different Kate's is. Novum, so she just wrote it normal. That shows a really big difference between the two, you know? There's Sam, who is possibly going to be going to a... Why does that sound like there's somebody behind me? I don't like that. Please stop. Yeah, you got Sam, who is trying to be a creative writer, and she apparently is applying to creative writing programs. And then you got Caitlin, who kind of traveled a lot. I don't know why that lamp turns on. That's very confusing. Okay, let's see what this is. Samantha Greenbrier, congratulations, I am pleased to inform you of your admission to the creative writing track at the Reed College Summer Program for Young Scholars. Awesome.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for?
Oh.
I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again?
That's really sad.
She said, let's just have fun while we can.
That's really sad. Oh no. Dear Terrence, thank you for sending along a copy of your newly published book. An author's first published manuscript is a monumentous occasion. I read it this afternoon. I certainly recognize my son. Oh, Grandpa. Okay. Recognize my son in the subject matter. An author's work is an externalization of that which he holds dear and that which he fears, and in this respect, I believe your work was successful. But the lens through which the personal shone was needlessly clouded by genre cliches and implausible dime store science fictional deus ex machina. Love that term. Okay, so Grandpa, a little bit of a dick, actually. That's nice. Oh, they were gonna get a customized gold heart. That's really gay. Oh, I love it. Oh, crap. Which way do I go? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Thanks for helping, guys. Nope, can't touch any of those. What's this? Samantha Greenbrier. Dear Sam, I'm so happy you like the drawing. I was thinking of us when I drew it. I knew you'd be able to tell you'd love Mexico. I think probably the nature here is totally different than back home. I keep thinking about Allegra and the first mate lost on a mysterious island where even the plants are out to get them, and then I think of them together out there in the wilderness together, and I start thinking of you again. Oh, they're so in love. I lie here in bed and I can almost feel you. I've been trying to save it for when we're together again. I haven't done a good job, okay, but I tried. Okay, enough about that. Your last letter got me the day before we start driving back north. We'll be racing this letter home. If I get home first, we can read it together. And yes, I'm taking tons of photos. We'll have to spend so much time in the dark room. Oh my god. I just don't see this ending well. Just for like the time period and... I don't know. It's just... So yeah. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm not playing music because it is copyrighted and they might get yelled at on YouTube, so... Girl Scout, the band formerly known as Cub Scout set list.
Todd's band lost their singer. Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. She's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
So yeah, that room was creepy and the light didn't work. Okay, something pharmacy. It's a pharmacy. Pharmaceuticals, drugs, that kind of stuff. I don't know what's in that safe either. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you from Multnomah Falls. I'm here on a stupid class trip, which is stupid because it's March, and I don't know if anyone running this school has been to Oregon, but it's cold and rainy as shit in March. Wish you were here. Oh wait, you are here because I'm writing this to you in the gift shop. Oh my god. That's really cute.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. Kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
Pratmobile. God, this place is humongous. Wow. Costumes, skeletons, devils, cheerleaders from the Smells Like Teen Spirit video. One girl dressed as Jackie Kennedy. The Psycho House girl. The coolest stuff about being the Psycho House girl. Cool thing number one, everybody in the hall thinking you don't know they're looking at you and whispering as you walk past because I guess they haven't heard of Peripheral. Sassy. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation, but it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. Oh, are these pieces from her diary that I'm slowly reading? Hello, cassette tape that I won't play. Comic book, Women Outlaws. Okay, interesting stuff. Seriously, this place is huge. I didn't think it was just gonna keep going. Captain Allegra, Revolution Girl. Oh, it's right here too. Had enough. Heard enough. Kicking against the patriarchy. What's this? I appreciate the time and effort you put into writing your letter. It showed initiative and was well written, but does not change my mind. The fact of the matter is that she defaced school property with profanity. The fact that she allegedly defaced her own locker in retaliation for another student doing the same to yours is immaterial. Okay.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Oh! Let's just spit right back out in here. Okay. So, interesting. Wait, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, yes! Safe combo. 196.3. Remember that, guys. 196.3. Okay, where was that? Okay, it wasn't there. That's a whole nother room that I'm not going to go into quite yet. So I want to get this safe first. God, this house is gigantic. Like, I did not realize how big it was. And again, it's been like... Shit, where was it over here? It's been like 2 years or 3 years since I played this, so I do not remember how big this place is at all. Oops, wrong way. 1, 9, 6, 3. Yes! Hell yes! So, like, you can miss a lot of this stuff, actually. Like, a lot of the, like, little safes and combos and even parts of Sam and Lonnie's story. If you don't pick up the right... If you don't, like, mess with the right things and just go straight for, like, the keys and stuff, you will never know. So, I don't know why they have this whole story about the, pharmaceutical company, but for some reason they do. Like, it changed hands, and then there's this horrible letter. Let's try and read it. I say horrible because of the handwriting. So, I write what shall be my last appeal to go unanswered, one way or another. I feel a prisoner as on an island with no jailer, no human soul to consume. Only my one mind, examining itself endlessly searching for relief. In the years since transgression, I have sought no absolution, only for forgiveness. In good faith, I have removed myself from all temptation, sacrificed to prove my commitment. However, I can imagine, since mother's passing, I have yearned for nothing more than the acknowledgement of my own kin, to be treated as human again, to breathe the air of human spirit once more. By grace ever a wretch like me could be saved, but I do not expect it. If no response is received, I shall henceforth accept my sentence and one day simply cease to be. With a brother's love always, Oscar Mason. Okay, so this is the guy who actually gave us this house. So he ran a pharmaceutical company that changed hands. Also, that room down there is real creepy. I would just like to say. Terry... Oh, Terry's our dad's name. I didn't see this when I walked by the first time. Okay, so he used to hang out down here. That's weird. So he knew about all this. This is such a trippy house, though. I thought this was the door. I'm going the wrong way. I think. God, this is a maze. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be exploring this place for a while, I feel like. Although I feel like we're kind of nearing the end of the story, maybe, but we'll see. I'm probably wrong. This is not the way I wanted to go. Okay, that was scary. That was a scary noise. There we go. This is where I wanted to be. Hell yeah. New spot to explore. Sweet. Okay, well actually we're gonna do this in the next episode, so thank you guys so much for watching and joining me in the basement of hell. That was a spooky basement. Who has a spooky basement anymore? These guys do. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so dearly, and I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. That light is flickering, and it made me think somebody was on screen. So, bye! Wait. Wait. What the fuck? Excuse you?